when boy is in town. There ain't no fooling around, only rule is maybe don't die tonight. Guess boy just got back to town. Since he been back, fool been riding in the crown. Where the head boy gone to? You know, when he get back, cause something else will end up back too. The boy is back in town. Come out and play, don't get led astray. I'd happily walk into the night to find my ghost wife in white. The boy is back again. A pool in a motel is like a boat without a sail. You can't break me. 3:30 in the morning, not a soul inside. Monsters knocking on my door every night. When the bell starts ringing, be ready for the pain he's bringing. He wants to get home in his boat. If you get in his way, he'll cut your throat. Come out and play, don't get led astray. I'd happily walk into the night to find my ghost within white. The boy is back again. The pool with no motel is like a boat without a sail. You can't break me. 3:30 in the morning, not a soul in sight. Monsters knocking on my door every night. When the bell starts ringing, be ready for the pain he's bringing. He wants to get home in his boat. If you get in his way, he'll cut your throat. Come out and play, don't get led astray. I'd happily walk into the night to find my ghost within white. The boy is back again. The boy is back again. This place can't break me, even if they take me. Web spun demons come. Worms got into me, worms that go to set 'em free. Worms will ride a pony on the sea. Take these worms from me. Smiley, smiley.
My blood is your blood now, motherfucker.
I like this game.
And welcome everybody. We are less than 6 hours away until the next episode drops of From Season 3. We are up to episode 8 now, entitled Threshold, and I cannot wait, guys. I mean, let the countdown begin. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. Cause you know, I can't wait to watch From. Sorry. I'm a little excited. How about you ladies? We got Mama Suzie hanging out with us tonight. And of course, we got Miss Dana Marie with us. And special guest and one of our best mods in the chat, Miss Delcinia, hanging with us tonight. How are you ladies?
Everyone.
You could say hello now. They can hear you, yes.
Shake me. I have no idea. Hello, everybody.
She's like waiting for you.
I'm just looking at the computer. What am I supposed to do?
Yes, welcome.
This is your microphone. This is the microphone.
Hello, hello, hello. All right, let's get down to business. Come on.
Yes, we're going to welcome everyone into chat, and then Mama's ready to talk about this episode, guys. So we're going to say hey to you all, and then we're going to let Mama just go at it, let you guys ask her some questions from the chat. So let's see who we got. I know I saw Bitey was first and foremost welcoming Miss Suzie, as always, or AKA From Mom, as y'all have deemed her. So Bitey, welcome to you, and yes, hello, Miss Suzie.
Oh, I can say hello to
Yes,
you
now you could say hello.
Hi, Bitey. I'm here.
We got PM hanging out with us tonight. Welcome, welcome. Always pleasure. One of our good friends come on panel with us. I know she's a big fan of Mama Suzie. Loves to come on and ask questions. So I hope you're having an awesome night and ready for all the great festivities, from the other streams to the episode drop to the conversations after in the wee hours of the night. All the fun that we have with you guys.
Yes, I actually caught her on YouTube before watching videos.
Uh-oh. Mama's starting to dive deep into the world of YouTube and the world of From.
She really
She's
is.
theory crafting, guys.
No
and
idea
she's
what
getting
YouTube
into
is. I just put into the thing. I wanted to watch the trailer for season 3, episode 8, and all of a sudden this thing came up.
Yes,
And then
you saw Jeremy's
Then
video.
Dana told me what it was, and I said, "Okay, goodbye. I'll watch it some other time."
Well, did you watch it, Mom?
No, I
interrupted her because we were getting ready to go live.
boycotted it.
Oh,
I did a Randall.
oh Lord. Let's see who else we got, and then we're gonna let Mama go on. Just let her go off on this episode because I've got some questions for her on a few characters. So see who else we got real quick hanging out with us. I know I see Arrow hanging out, one of our awesome supporters in the chat, and I mean awesome. He has the greatest songs in Discord right now for the Fromily. Guys, go check it out. It is just a whole From like soundtrack in there, guys.
Oh, he got a whole album, y'all.
It's
Yeah.
great.
This Arrow's been making us all these songs about From.
Oh, okay.
And they're good. And I mean, as soon as you guys drop something in there about a song you want, he picks it up and takes it before I even get a chance to get it. I mean, because he's that good, guys. Like he's awesome. So welcome to Arrow. We're always glad to see you hanging with us, and hope you're having an awesome Saturday. Welcome to Rod Camargo. I'm sorry, guys. Y'all know I'm terrible at reading. I apologize. But welcome, Rod. Hope you're having an awesome Saturday, and welcome to the chat. Welcome to the fun of the Saturday nights, and we hope you are ready for the next episode drop, because I know we are. Let's see who else we got. I see, is it Kelly or Kylie?
Kelly.
Welcome. Okay. Welcome, Kelly, to the chat. Glad to see you're hanging with us tonight as well. I see 40 Stephanie hanging with us. Welcome to you, hun. Of course, Miss Delcinia in the chat and on panel. She's pulling double duty tonight, lady.
That's why they call her a super mod.
Super busy.
Welcome to Steph. I'm sorry. I'm having just a horrible time tonight. Get my words out better. I apologize. Steph1816. Welcome to you, hun. One of our members and supporters. Glad you're hanging with us tonight. And she says, woohoo, my favorite channel. And Mama Suzie here. Lots of love. Oh my God, somebody just honked their horn outside, too. Did y'all hear that? That was like a big truck horn, dude. That was crazy. That was like the perfect time. I couldn't have made up that sound effect. So it's like live TV, Mama. it's live.
I know you're getting famous.
What happened?
You're getting famous.
And you just never know what'll happen on live YouTube.
Soon she's gonna start making demands like a real movie star.
Yes.
I see Ray
around and
Barnes.
everything.
Oh yeah.
I'll become Mama Kardashian.
No, God forbid.
Welcome, Ray Barnes. We got the NAB. We got, let's see, who else do we have? I see Ash hanging out with us. I see Dragon King hanging out with us. Mackie hanging out with us. And it looks like I have got everyone in the chat. And if I missed anybody, I'm sorry, but it looks like I got everyone. So welcome, everyone. And I know Mama Susie's ready to dive into it, so I'm going to let her go at it. Just dive, whatever you want to start with first, Mama. We're going to dive into it.
I have to start with the ending, unfortunately. I'm sorry.
I'm ready.
It's okay.
Because that just blew my mind. I had the wrong idea about Tilly. I apologize. I thought for sure. I didn't think she had cancer. I thought she was basically a plant. But
a lot of people still think she is, though.
Well, what she said to Fatima was about make sure you run, but I didn't think they were going to kill her off. That I wasn't comfortable with that. I wanted to see her become the plant. I wanted to see her become this other monster. That's what I thought. But that really blew my mind, and I apologize.
What are you apologizing for?
I apologize to Tilly because I
Oh,
had it different. I wanted to.
it's
Now I
okay
wanted
though
to
because
see
I mean,
her.
a lot of people looked at her sus. I mean, but it does say a lot about Mama. You know, she feels bad because Tilly didn't deserve this, even if she could have been possibly the mole.
Yeah, I just don't think she deserved it.
No, I didn't. It was the same thing with Dale for me. I didn't think he deserved that. Um, I don't. Much as I'm not the biggest fan of Jim, I don't think he deserves the phone calls that they're getting. Um, the voice on the radio, like those kind of things that are. That's just you don't work. Some things you just don't wish on your worst enemy. So I wouldn't wish it on anybody, kind of thing. But yeah, Tilly, that was heartbreaking.
Yeah,
She's
that I did not expect that at all.
So for you, that like erases your thought of her being a mole.
Yeah, it does.
Because a
It
lot of
is.
people out there still think she is.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, I don't believe that Tilly deserved to die the way she did, but you can't exclude the fact that she came with tarot cards. She probably saw that card. She was probably expecting what she got. That whole conversation that she had with, gosh, what's it, Ellis in the kitchen. This is not the end. This could be the middle. This could be the middle. She's still very suspicious. Her attention to Fatima was just overwhelming. I
Mhm.
mean, before Nikki died, she was like that poor girl. And Elgin was like, oh, Nikki's going to be okay. No, I'm talking about Fatima. Her concentration on Fatima. She was brought here for a reason. She was brought here for a reason. She was a free spirit, and I like Tilly, but she still was sus. She was definitely brought here for a reason. She was too carefree. She's doing rain dances, and she's bringing tarot cards, and she's bringing morphine, and she's following Fatima around the house, making sure she's okay, and everybody who's speaking to her, she's giving them words of wisdom and comfort. She still was sus, and
Yeah.
even that whole line, "Run." Um, I don't think that she was saying run before you get caught. I think she was saying run because she knows what's supposed to take place.
That's how I took it as well. I did
Yep.
not take the run as run so you don't get busted for killing
Mhm.
me. I took it as a run because she knew something else was after her.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's my belief. No, you're absolutely right. No, that was my belief. But it's just funny how Fatima was in the greenhouse and all of a sudden Tilly appeared. It's like
Mhm.
Tilly had this, like you were saying, had this hold over Fatima. Ellis was in the kitchen, very, very upset in his own little way. And who comes in? Tilly.
Oh, and you know what we noticed last night when Tilly died? She didn't have on her fanny pack.
Ooh.
I did not notice that.
We did some diving, some picture
Ooh.
investigating, some looking.
Oh.
It does not
Well,
look like
you know
she
what
had on
else?
her fanny pack.
When she brought the tray to Fatima, that flower that was in the
Mhm.
vase,
Hmm.
it looked so much like the flowers that was in the cave when they went for Jasper.
Didn't they? I thought so
So
too.
something
Yep.
is there's a real weird. My mind can't deal with it, but right now, I've got my mind is going in too many different directions, and again, Fatima, I knew she wasn't pregnant in the sense of being pregnant, but something is invading her body, just like when Marilee said the worms were in Boyd's arm.
Hmm.
That's the same
Mhm.
thing I think that's happening to Fatima. There's something that's overpowering her, that's
Mhm.
trying to escape to become, it's like the devil.
You could still call it a pregnancy of some kind.
Well, she called
Mhm.
it the hysterical pregnancy, but they knew they had a name for it. But there's something, and I don't know where I saw it. Maybe I'm dreaming, but I thought I saw a trail or something where Fatima's stomach opened up or something. Maybe
Are you talking about the scene where she was on the bed and her stomach sunk in?
Yeah.
something cut. There was blood. I don't know. Maybe it was just, I don't know.
You got to be careful. There's a lot of spoilers and leaks out there. So when you're searching for stuff, we're dealing with all this in like the community right now because there's a lot of people leaking stuff and
bad.
sharing stuff. So there is a possibility, since you don't know really your way around how to like
No.
navigate it,
I don't.
there are a lot of spoilers out there that people are putting out and sharing, unfortunately.
Well,
So you could have seen something. I don't know. Because
maybe I'm from.
No. Don't wish that.
blood is your blood. Get out of here.
No,
I,
step away from the truth.
that was my thing. I'm sorry I brought up, the ending of Tilly, but that really just got to me. I didn't think that she was going to be killed off. I really did not. I thought she was going to become like this mother figure to Fatima in the sense of protecting her from what's inside of her body. But to kill her off, I said, man, these people are really. But, that's, I don't know what else to say on that part. That's my belief. Maybe as a mother, I was thinking that was going to be Fatima's mother in the sense of that. And Ellis too. Ellis's mother died, and he's scared as all hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't know which way is up and which way is down. But
Yeah.
so
I would say that Ellis is getting a life lesson on how to be a grown up in From, because from the time that they arrived, he was in that maturing stage. He was in that carefree stage. He was their only child, and he was probably pretty much spoiled. And he did a lot of growing up here, so he's got to face. Unfortunately, this is a play on words. He's got to face reality in this crazy world that he's in. So he's got to just mature and figure his way around.
Definitely. It was sad. And he's got to deal with some of the issues of his mom and that sort of
Yeah.
thing. He still seems to be dealing with that.
Yeah.
Even so much that he takes Donna's kind of opinion over his father's a lot of times.
Yeah.
And not to say that Donna's not right, just that I don't know if he's doing it because he really thinks Donna's correct or because he just doesn't trust his dad for whatever, or he doesn't, fully accept his dad's decisions.
I think that he's yearning for that mother figure, like you said. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't even think that his trust for Donna is playing on his distrust for his father, even when he was angry with his father. I think he's missing his mother. He's simply missing the mothering, the female in his life, and so he looks to Donna for a lot of things. And because she basically took care of everybody at the colony house, especially him, he just looks to her. He
Mhm.
really does look to her. Yeah.
And Ash asked a question. Am I missing something? But did she not see the kimono lady? I'm talking about Tilly. And I know one of the episodes was one before this or the one just before this when they're starting to blur now. But
That was
when
all.
Elgin, is sitting at the table with Tilly, did we ever decide if that was real or not?
Well, that was Elgin's dream. I mean,
It was a
Elgin.
dream?
Okay,
Yes.
no, I think I understand his question. In the first time when Eldon did actually fall asleep, and in his dream, Tilly did see the kimono lady, but at the dining room table when he followed the kimono lady around the house, that was not a dream. He was awake during that.
Right.
But no, I did not take it as Tilly saw the kimono lady, but she could have just been kind of like,
didn't she say, isn't she ugly?
that was when he fell asleep upstairs.
That was
And
Yeah, because the one I was talking about is the one where they're at the table together after.
no, I don't think she did.
Okay.
he asked her if he
Okay.
said she's scary looking. She's scary looking. But yeah.
Yeah, the first one was a dream. That one was for sure a dream. I just didn't know if we ever sussed out the sort of second time that Elgin sees the kimono lady with Tilly next to him.
Well, you know what I find interesting? I'm not sure whether she was physically able to see it, but I believe part of me that still believes that Tilly had a suspicious nature is whether she can see her or not, she's aware of what's supposed to take place, like her role, her part. And even though she may or may not have seen her for her own eyes, because I don't remember Tilly. Tilly's nosy. She didn't turn her head one bit, so maybe she sensed her over there. But she knows that Elgin is seeing something. She knows that something's happened with Elgin. If
Yeah.
you notice, she kind of creeps her way around people that's supposed to be going through things. Like she buddies up to Ellis, to give him words of compassion and encouragement. She's buddying up to Fatima. She's buddying up with Elgin. And all these people are going through stuff. They're seeing stuff, where they're dealing with stuff, and she's always there to be in the know with the great words and all that stuff. So whether she saw or not is a question that we probably will never get answered. But I know Tilly's nosy. If Tilly didn't turn her head one minute, she looked at him. And as a matter of fact, she didn't even answer him. He was like, "Am I awake?" She didn't say a word. She was aware that something was happening with him. She was
Mm-hmm.
aware. That's my suspicion, that she was aware that something was happening with him, and she's aware of what's supposed to be taking place. Whether she actually physically knew she was there, she knew something was there. Remember, Tilly got tarot cards. Them tarot cards been talking to her, since her whole diagnosis. So Tilly's in the know of a lot of stuff, which kind of helps me understand her calm nature. Because I'm like, this lady is calm. She's calm. She's not. Donna just shot the tire out. She's not reacting. She's dancing around in the rain. She's volunteering to go get Jim out from under this house that collects. She's just too calm, cool, and collected. Making tea for strangers. She ain't no Donna in Bata. She probably said hi to her when she got on the bus, but she didn't know. She's handing out tea and she's playing spider solitaire. She's too calm.
When Tabitha came back, not to interrupt, but I was just thinking of something. When Tabitha came back and they were doing the meeting in the diner, what did Tilly say? Didn't she say something? I know everybody else was commenting, but didn't Tilly say something? Do you recall?
I don't.
Hmm.
I don't remember. I know she was in the diner.
I don't remember if she said something. I just don't.
I want to say if she did, it was quick, and I just cannot remember.
Did she say something like, "That's strange"? Let me see, because Tilly's always got something to say. I remember her first encounter in the diner.
What episode was that again? I'm trying to remember. Was that episode 3 or 4?
Yeah, it might have been. Yeah, I think it was episode 3. And Bhakta, because Bhakta talked. Boyd was saying that she's Tabitha's been through a lot, and Bhakta was like, "Excuse me, but we've all been through a lot." And I think Tilly did say something. I can't recall. Okay, now you're gonna get me getting my tabs open.
That's what I'm doing too.
Yeah,
You got them investigating.
I just,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
we gotta figure this out. I'm gonna put that-
Bitey says, "Why did we see Kimono Lady's reflection in the glass if she isn't there? And did Clara see her?"
Clara.
When Elgin takes the photos of everybody, like the collection, the collage, and you see
when he
the
was looking
kimono
at,
lady,
he
you
was
can
looking at
see
Farrah,
her reflection in the glass of the like cabinet or whatever.
Oh
and that's
yes, yes,
around him
okay.
and grabbed him, and she whispered in his ear,
Oh yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if Clara saw it. Everybody
That
knows
is another sus
if
one.
anybody's the fucking mole, plant, whatever. I think it's Clara. That lady is just too sus to me.
I mean, the one that was the last one to come out of the house?
Yeah,
The one that had the eye when.
Yup.
Okay. Yeah, she's a little suspicious.
She was also in the diner when Kenny walked in.
Yeah.
She was laying down the same type of flowers that were in the cave.
See, maybe she.
She was also the one who told Victor that Jade had his violin, because when he was in his room freaking out, like she's always popping up and
She might be Eloise in disguise.
Mhm.
I have
But,
to,
I mean, I don't know who it could be. 'Cause we
I
don't
have
know
to
who
ask.
Eloise
I
is.
have to ask one question to go back. When Boyd and the wife and Ellis were coming into from, and did Ellis live with Boyd and the mother in the town? How did he get to Colony House?
I think he went to Colony House after Abby did the shooting. I think he kind of separated
That's when
himself.
he was angry with his father because he felt Boyd should have been there for the mother.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's why they had the separation.
Yeah,
That was
Boyd
the anger.
her. Yeah.
Okay, all right. I couldn't remember. I said to myself, they're in the car together. How did he get to Colony House? And
because if he didn't, she was going to shoot Ellis.
Yeah, no, that's why he did it.
Yeah.
To save him. No. Okay, all right.
Dragon King says Tilly is dying and living her last days to the fullest. Yes, she was definitely maybe a little kooky, but her story was she had cancer and seemingly just trying to live out the last of her days to the fullest. So,
But what was she saying to Tabitha in the what did they call that place? When she was killed, when she heard Tabitha, when she heard Fatima leaning over in pain, and all of a sudden she appeared, she was hugging her and saying, I'm here, I'm going to help you.
Yeah, like it's okay, I think. Like those type of...
Yeah, I mean, that really, I don't know, that just wasn't the right thing at that time to say. She should have just yelled for help to Ellis, like, Ellis, help.
Yeah.
You know, instead of trying to help her. I think, I don't know. I just didn't want to see her die, but okay.
Nora Angel says, I remember Tilly was more worried about Fatima the night Nikki got shot. And yeah, she definitely was very concerned about Fatima all the way throughout. As soon as Tilly kind of mentioned the fact that she realized Fatima was pregnant, it seemed as if she took a liking to her, attached herself in ways.
Yeah, see right there, she was like, that wasn't a good thing.
Dragon King says, I don't understand why there has to be a mole. And yeah, I mean, the fan theories out there, I like to joke about who the mole is, but I honestly don't think anybody on the show is a mole. I just think there's bad powers at play. Now that doesn't mean there's not a mole in the show, but I don't necessarily think so. I think there's enough horror in this place that they don't need a mole per se. I think this place is able to manipulate people pretty good on its own. But I mean, who knows? Because Lost had some moles of sorts, so I definitely understand where those theories come from when you kind of like compare shows and stuff like that. Because yeah, Lost had a few.
Well, it also comes into play the trustworthiness. You're in a nightmare world. You really think that the odds are low that one of these people might not be who they say they are and associated with the nightmares per se? Like you're in a realm where people are, literally living their worst fucking nightmares. Like who is to say that somebody might not? And I'm not saying a mole like running back to like the monsters or an entity or something like that. I'm just saying, what if somebody here is just one of these nightmare creatures from here that is just messing around with people? That they don't have to necessarily be a mole, but I'm just saying I think very highly that somebody is going to be something that's connected to From.
Mm. It's possible. I mean, again, more questions. that we just don't have answers to.
No. I
And we
want
do have a question from PM though, for you, Mom.
Mm.
What's your opinion on Tilly's continuing to touch Fatima when Fatima said to leave her alone and don't touch me?
that was my point. Tilly was becoming too much over Fatima. She wasn't listening to her. And in a way, this is what happens. Fatima did not intend on killing her. She was overcome by whatever inside of her. And she just turned around and said, I told you. And that's what happened. But Tilly was being too like, oh, I'm here. I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you. It just wasn't right. So I don't want to say she deserved it, but it's just the idea, when somebody's telling you to leave them alone, you leave them alone. If you see that they're in that much pain, you just call for help. I mean, that's what I would have done.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Ellis
Yeah.
he wasn't that far. Where was he? I mean, it seems like wherever Fatima is, Ellis is like 2 feet behind her, and Tilly is 3 feet behind her. So,
And where did her fanny pack go?
Oh, that was something I didn't even realize.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I can't get over that. Like, ever since we noticed that shit last night, I'm like, oh, fanny pack gate.
Somewhere?
Do you think something is in there that...
We think there's tons of shit in that fanny pack, the way she be pulling stuff out of it.
She got everything up in there.
And Bitey's got it for us, Mom.
Uh-oh.
About the scene that you're talking about with Tabitha and Tilly in the diner. Bitey says, I'm assuming Boyd says Tabitha got out. Tilly says, for all the good it seems to have done. So
that's what Tilly said in the diner, for all the good it seems to have done.
Okay, I knew she said something, but I just couldn't put my finger on it.
Good catch, Mom, and Bitey's got your back.
Okay, Bitey. There was too many things in this episode, even with Tabitha finding the 3 red stones. Tabitha's got more of a hold on From than Miranda. I don't know. There's something I just can't put my finger on it. How she was having those nightmares as a little girl. And supposedly Miranda didn't. Miranda got into that when she was having that acid trip.
That's what started it, allegedly,
for her. But with Tabitha, it started from when she was like 3 or 4 years old. She kept having these recurring nightmares. I just want to know what she looked up after when she was behind that rock and what she saw that made her scream. This is what, we just have to wait and see, because God only knows where the writers are going to go with this, because we can sit here and say how we feel, but only they are the ones that are really going to put this out and say, okay, this is what it is. And then we can all sit back and say, that's just what I thought. But I don't know. This is really, there's a lot of parts in there. Tabitha, I'm still trying to figure out who Eloise is. She's somewhere in that town. Now I'm thinking more she's that heavy set.
That's a good, that's a good one.
Because Victor really doesn't, poor thing, he can't remember what his sister would look like. But then maybe I'm waiting to see if has Henry been in the same room with her? Has Henry looked at her?
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
So I don't know.
They were in the diner together, but there were so many people in there, and I have not seen them cross paths per se.
Okay. All right. I don't know. I was just thinking about that.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
Jim, on the other hand, when he was collecting food, and when Tabitha and Jade and Ethan walked up the path, what was that woman's idea of saying, "Are you coming, Jim?" What did she think? Jim was just going to turn around and say, "Oh yeah, I'll be right there." I mean, how stupid. That really, to get the food and get out of here.
Like his wife and kid just like walked up. Do you really think it's going to be like, okay, you like, but then again with Jim, who knows?
Give me 5 minutes. But
Yeah, this is true.
I don't know. There's so many things that are just going around in my mind. I can't wait for 12 o'clock because I just I have to watch the episode. I can't.
I know. I'm shocked you actually stay up for the episode. My mom's you have no idea, guys. My mom is typically in bed by 9 p.m. and she has been up every Saturday night at midnight to watch this show.
I have my tablet charging and I'm waiting. But I don't know. There's just things. Jade with his philosophy. I mean, he's got to just take 2 steps back a little bit because he was telling Tabitha, "It's your destiny. You were destined to."
Well, he was looking at it like since you saw the tree.
Yeah, no,
Well, since you saw this place as a kid,
you're
like
destined.
yeah,
to
you
always.
you were always going to see that fallen tree.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But Jade is, he's really trying. He's so trying to see what the heck is going to happen. He really feels for Tabitha. He really does.
Yeah,
You never
people-
know. It could be a little bit of romantic thing going there. Like the bus driver, I think, is the hots for Boyd.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Lots or some Boyd?
Oh yeah. I got your back.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Bobby, you're not too far off of some of the fan theories out
I
there.
just
Yeah.
feel it. Randall with Julie. Randall.
I had to tell people about
Yeah.
when because we were talking about like how it wasn't okay for Julie to be in that van with Randall, like regardless of her age. And we were just talking about stories about when we were younger, and I told them the McDonald's story about about how you got so mad because I went 2 miles down the road and all you heard was I got into some guy's van.
Yeah, thank you.
And
what do you think? I was just going to sit back and say, "Oh, that's okay."
yeah, no, my mom went scorched earth.
No. Well, anyway, but
I was like,
She's still mad at me. She still brings up that story.
We'll talk about that later.
No, I'm telling you.
Julie, I mean, I think she's really looking for a friend. And I thought for sure she was going to be with Elgin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And now she's hooking up with Randall.
They quite hooked up. They went on a joyride a little bit. They didn't even do anything.
I think she's a little bit more with Randall. So I think he's like the rebellious one, he's the bad boy, and Elgin is more like.
Well, he's got scars now.
grandmother.
He's got the Joker
Yeah,
scar.
and he wanted to go for the mushrooms.
Yeah.
You got
She's
your
all-
face ripped off. If your neck is gone, and you're worried about mushrooms.
Well, he was getting them for Christy, I think.
Yeah,
right?
Christy sent him out to get them because they had like
Or Mario, one of them.
Not
I
true.
can't remember which one.
I don't know. I still don't trust him.
I know. And look, I was with you, Mom, in season 1. I didn't think he was gonna make it because he just had that attitude.
Yeah.
And he was not that I don't understand a little bit of attitude because you're coming into this place, but sometimes you gotta calm it down just a little bit. I like how Donna handled him, honestly, because she didn't kick him out of town. She just said, "Hey, here, look, you could stay here since you can't, you don't like the rules of this house, then we'll give you your own little bus. You can do whatever you want with it. Here's your talisman. You can see everything. You can figure it out for yourself, but you're not gonna hurt nobody in this house." And then it seems like he's come around a little bit, Mom. Like maybe a little bit, just. Like,
see, I have my.
Do you think maybe he come around just like a tiny bit?
Well, when he was seeing the cicadas, the bugs, and all of a sudden he just jumped out of the van and did his, rolling on the street thing, and poor Julie standing there like, "What's going on? What's going on?" And he just took off. Now, he just left her there. We don't know how far they were from Colony House. I mean, okay, you left her there, but she's by herself. She's a young kid.
You had a responsibility. For
really, you took her out to try to supposedly teach her how to drive. Then all of a sudden you just left her. And then all of a sudden they came back and he was more concerned. We have to get out of here. It's going to get dark. Please, let's go now. All of a sudden he was concerned. So I don't know. Maybe I'm looking too much into it because I don't like him. I'm just not comfortable with him. I don't trust him. I don't trust him. And now with this problem with Fatima, this cop Acosta, she's another one
Oh yeah.
that I don't trust
But
her. And
Scarlett,
I think,
you got a super chat.
Oh, I see it. I see it. We do. It is from Steph1816 for $5, and she asked, Mama Suzie, did you think Boyd and Acosta had chemistry? There's a fine line between love and hate. What you think? The new
Boyd and
officer Acosta.
no, I don't think. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Boyd would have been a little bit more compassionate to her because of her being a police officer, but she came across as not a very, to me,
She
an
came in
arrogant
hot,
cop.
yeah.
And that's that's not what you do. If you're trying to get, after all, you have no friends, you're still in the cop uniform. I mean, it's like you don't even want to be there. You're not making an attempt to be part of this so-called family. She attacked Boyd just for her gun. Come on. Now I'm so glad he gave her the gun. No bullets. I don't think Boyd and her are going to get, and I think now with Fatima being this position, I think Acosta is going to be going after Fatima for the wrong reasons because she's got this thing in for Boyd.
Oh.
That's what I think. I don't know.
Right.
I don't
Who
trust her. I
knows?
think she's going to go after her for the simple reason she's embarrassed for what Boyd did to her, and she knows Fatima is his daughter-in-law.
Mm-hmm. And they definitely set it up for the next episode that they're gonna clash again, at least possibly. I mean, I imagine them trying to figure out who this body is. She's not gonna be too kind to that. She's not gonna sit there and want to just let that go.
No, I'd say watch out for her.
Mm-hmm.
Watch out. There's going to be problem in Fromville.
Oh yeah, they already got a lot of problems, and this is seemingly the end of the beginning. So we are getting into deep waters, and it is only going to get crazier and crazier from here on out in the seasons to come, as well as the rest of the season. So yeah, it's going to get spicier. But thank you again, Steph1816, for the $5. We greatly appreciate it, and we're going to play you some Fever.
Ooh.
Welcome to the fever dream. Fever, you're on fire. Welcome to the burning desire. I said fever. Join the party. We're burning all through the night.
Yes, thank you again, hun, for the awesome question and super chat. But yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do with Acosta. She's a little more fiery than Randall. Randall kind of took it a little bit easier. He let the gun go.
Yeah,
He didn't want to, but she didn't.
Not this one. She just, to me, when Boyd said to her, well, don't you have family? Or was it Kenny in the diner that said, somebody asked her, Kenny asked her about family. Right there, she had a look on her face, something about her. She doesn't have any family in the sense of she doesn't have a family to love. So there's more that's going to come out about her.
Nora Angel says, Boyd called Acosta a kid. He ain't looking at her like that. I mean, it's possible. And I know Vic was saying maybe just a little crush, not even just tiny bit.
I don't feel it in my bones. Not.
Definitely Julie is, though. Julie's crushing on Randall. And I don't think Randall's like receptive of it per se. He seems to be treating her like a little kid sister, although she's looking at him with like,
goo eyes.
Yeah.
I was hoping she would really take to Elgin and they would have this bond with each other.
And I'm hoping they still will get back to it, but it seems like their two storylines. Well, I would think they're going to come back together, but they're almost as if they're kind of separating them right now. So yeah, I'm kind of bummed about that too a little bit.
Well, you see how Elgin made that it look like a little mobile for Fatima because he felt that
Mhm.
she was really down.
Mm-hmm.
Who would do that? You know what I'm saying? That really
Yeah.
means that was very meaningful. And who's telling him? Tilly. It's like like you
Mm-hmm.
said, she's in everybody's business.
Mhm.
And like you were saying, Dulce, particularly, Elgin and Fatima, like
Mhm.
just yeah, there's
I
something
think
there.
that lady, the one that Elgin, what is it? The woman in
The
The
kimono.
kimono lady.
Mona lady. I don't know. You're somebody. I think she's got more to do with Fatima than was that what you were saying before?
That's one of the
I'm
theories out
leading.
there
Yeah,
that
I'm thinking she knows because it was just something how when he was looking at the picture of Fatima, how the kimono lady appeared
in that
in that
yep.
particular picture. All the pictures were hanging up.
Yeah.
Elgin didn't see anything. All of a sudden, he's looking at Fatima, and the kimono lady is right behind him, and she
Of
grabbed.
all the pictures for
Yeah,
her to show up in, it's Fatima's.
yeah. So these are all things we have to really be observant to in the
Yes.
next episode.
So what do you make of the hidden room that Elgin found with the
I
kimono lady?
thought that was Christopher.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was Christopher's body because remember, um, oh my God, what's his name? Oh, just my poor baby. What's
Victor.
Victor? Oh Lord, Victor said that he couldn't find Christopher. Christopher like disappeared,
Mm-hmm.
and that was that. I think Christopher was in that room. Okay, because if you notice, I think Jasper wasn't too far from that room.
He was
Mhm.
in the tunnels,
He
yeah.
was in the tunnel, so I want to wait till see what Jasper has to say because he's going to start talking.
You think he's gonna talk to Sarah?
I didn't even think of Sarah. I thought for sure he was going to talk to Victor. I thought for sure he was going to say something to Victor, and I think maybe might happen. Jasper may say something to Victor, and Henry might be like right there by accident. You know, maybe maybe Jasper's going to tell Victor where your sister is.
Oh.
You know, I don't know. This is my mind. My mind is going into 50 million.
Yes, from breaks your brain.
It does. It does. Is it 12 o'clock yet?
Not quite. We're
Okay.
we're almost another hour down. We're about 49 minutes or so. So we're actually we are another hour down because we started just
Oh, see,
after.
somebody said Christopher doesn't know where the cellar was.
Yeah, that's true. He didn't know when Victor was down there, so it may not be Christopher.
Hmm.
The only other person I could think of other than someone we don't know of was Martin,
Mhm.
Oh.
but I don't know.
Yes,
Um,
that's the other theory is that it was Martin.
Hmm.
and it doesn't help per se my theory of what I think Martin is, so I don't really like it. But you gotta say what it is what it is sometimes. You at least gotta acknowledge what's in your face that the possibility could be Martin.
Who else is left? Who else?
I
It
mean,
could be
this
somebody
could
we
be a
don't know.
random person. Yeah, it could be
Yeah.
someone we just don't know of yet. I'm trying to think of other folks because this looks like it would be from Victor. I thought it was from Victor's time just because the shirt had like I thought it was a 70s pattern. I could be wrong,
Mhm.
but I thought it was a 70s pattern or seemingly around that time that they were trying to say Victor and Christopher and all of them were here. And I'm wondering because we always heard that Victor was trying to remember something. Um so how weird would it be if Victor's not really Victor?
Yeah. It could
Like
be the owner of the Polaroid. I mean,
that we assumed
I
was Christopher, but we don't even know.
well, I thought that maybe the Polaroid belonged to Christopher too. But remember, Christopher was in the Polaroid.
Yes.
So someone else was taking those pictures of
Yes.
him with Victor in the background. So, and we don't know who that is. But I did notice, looking at this picture, I don't know. I kind of go back and forth. I know everybody wants to link this because this shirt looks similar to Jade's shirt. And what I can say for sure is it's definitely not the same shirt. The chat can probably agree. But what I also noticed is that there's slash marks like he was being stabbed. And it put me in the mind of Jade's vision of the Civil War soldier. Remember, he had that thing and he stabbed him, and I was like, so it's like could possibly be Jade if we're talking time travel, but that's definitely not the same shirt. So I kind of go back and forth with who this could be.
Is that a neck or is that hair?
That's a beard.
Beard.
Yeah.
I know. I thought it was dust bunnies at first, and I was like, no, it's probably a beard. A bunch of dust bunnies.
And we got another question from PM. What's your opinion on Elgin keeping secrets and not telling anyone of what Kimono wants him to do?
I think it just happened with Elgin.
Well, he's been seeing Kimono Lady for a while now.
Yeah.
Ever since she tried to drown him in the bathtub.
Yeah.
But didn't he say that? Didn't he tell someone that? Didn't he tell Donna?
About the original dream and about the dream on the bus. And then he seemingly was unable to go to sleep after that. And Donna knew that he was having a hard time going to sleep. Tilly knew he was having a hard time going to sleep. I don't know how much he told her about. I want to say part of the dream that we saw was a dream, but it was also something he has spoken to her before, to Tilly, about. That's why it was so real in the dream. Like he's told her before about the dream or about the fact that he has this weird feeling, right? Didn't he say it to somebody else? I want to say he did say it to somebody else.
Somebody is following me.
But was it just to Tilly in the dream, or did he say it again to somebody else in Colony House? I want to say it was Donna, but I could be wrong about that.
I don't think so. I think he only mentioned that part to Tilly. But you know what's interesting? Elgin has this dream that when he wakes up from this dream, he can't remember. So he kind of puts me in the mind of Victor. He's not really unreliable, but he just can't remember. And I'm wondering, off screen, you know, if he possibly stopped being terrified of her and started actually listening to her. Maybe they had a conversation that's off screen, because he clearly decided to help her to do this thing. So they had a conversation.
Yeah,
and Dragon King does bring up a good point. He remembered Julie said when Julie and Elgin were in the kitchen, they were talking about both of their experiences. So he's mentioned it to at least one person. Says, and I'd take your, and Julie said, I'd take your Kimono Lady over what's in my head. So I thought there was another conversation in Colony House, and there might even be more. I can't remember now, trying to think back to all the little things, because the way they have played this season and most seasons is that cut from, storyline to storyline, making it harder sometimes to remember how these things take place. But I don't know, because when she told him, he took the picture and she popped up on the picture and then grabbed him up. She said something to Elgin like, what was it? Help me and I'll get you all home, or something like that.
Yep.
And that seemed to be one of the moments I think he decided to start helping her, and then he was following her.
That's what Elgin said in the basement when he got down there.
When he saw the Kimono Lady.
Yeah.
Is this where it happens?
Yeah.
Okay,
So that indicates to me that they had a conversation.
Yes.
Maybe when she pleaded to him, and he was like, "First of all, I stink. I'm tired and I need sleep. I'm going to stop being scared of her and we're going to talk. And she told him something and he's confirming, is this where it happened? So there was a conversation that had to have taken place
Yeah.
off screen where she shared, this
Yeah,
is what
she
I need
told
you
him
to do and
something's
this
going
is
to
what's going to
happen.
happen.
Something's going to happen. So he's got to
Yep.
now say, is this where it happens? Okay, we got to wait and see what happens.
Yep.
I couldn't even speculate. I don't have a
Does anybody
inkling.
know the length of the episode tonight?
Hang on a sec. Let's see.
I'll see. Yeah, I do not remember. Let me go look.
50 minutes.
50? Okay.
Mhm.
It's not bad. I mean,
1 minute longer than last week's episode.
You blink and it's over.
Yeah.
You know, you're just when you're getting into it and your mind is, it's over.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, oh, jeez.
A lot of people were saying, though, that this last episode was more people disliked it than liked it.
You mean this one where?
Yeah, they
Tilly
felt
got
it was
killed?
really slow, and so it's.
I think they were trying to put some pieces together.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they had to finally come to grips about Fatima's pregnancy. Okay, so they had the ultrasound, and that's something, so you know that on that machine, she's not pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's going to, why is she still having these feelings? You know, her stomach was caving in. You know, she's not imagining, it's actually happening. So something is going on. Something is taking over her power, over her body.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like anything, you know.
I know. Would you like Scarlett to play the trailer since you didn't get to see the trailer?
Yeah, I didn't see the trailer.
all right.
Let me look at this. This is easier for me to see.
Hang on, let me stop it. Alrighty. Alright, guys, anybody who does not want to see the trailer for the episode, we are getting ready to play that, just so you guys know in the chat. You can mute it, or if you have to dip out, we understand. But we are going to watch it and check it out again before, so that way Mama, she wants to watch it, and we're going to let Mama watch it with everyone who's cool with it. So we do appreciate you guys, and here we go.
Whatever is inside me is still there. What if it happens again? I killed someone.
You need help! Help! I need help! Anyone see anything?
Hiding every night from those things, that's one thing. This is something that people are gonna have to blame someone for.
I feel like something wants me to go in here. We can go in together if you want. Ready?
Well, what you think, Mama? Was it crazy? Uh-oh. Still have you guys muted? Oh,
yeah, sorry.
you-
It was easier for her to watch on the iPad, so I didn't want feedback. So I let her watch the trailer on the iPad because she could see it better.
Well, it looks like Fatima and Ellis might be going for a little bit of a trip. I don't think they're going to be staying around Colony House. And that was the feeling. She said, you know, what's going to happen next. So, and now Julie and her brother, I keep forgetting his name.
Ethan,
for crying out loud. So, I don't know what's going to happen to them. Now they're going for this little walk. I bet you they're going to go in there and they're going to happen to go into the tunnels. They're going to appear in the tunnels. It's like the go-away tree. Faraway tree.
Well, if you remember, that's where Martin was.
Go away from your mom.
Yeah.
That's where they were taken.
And they were on the wall.
On the wall, yes. That's where that is.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. I got to watch it.
I know, it's wild. What's going to happen to them? Will Julie be the only one to see something? Will Ethan be able to see something? Will she get recaptured? Will she, I don't know, do something there that causes something else? Can she even access anything? Will it be, you know, she just feels and hears it? What does she hear? Who does she hear?
Why is she taking her brother with her?
Yes.
They're
Um,
all
I'm
misguided.
not.
They're
I'm
they're
not
they're
too.
all unsupervised and misguided.
Yeah, I'm not too
That's all
comfortable
that.
with this.
where's mom and dad at? Who's
Yeah,
yeah, I kind of said
I don't know.
whoever is
Tabitha
on.
and Jim ain't watching their
That's
kids.
right. They're too busy with the whatever they're doing. I don't know, Julie. I'm very disappointed in you and dragging your little brother to this.
Well, to be fair, she's been doing a lot of things that you would think a teenager who was acting out would be doing, and mom and dad are doing what you think mom and dad do. That in a and especially a TV show kind of setting, like, okay, mom and dad are arguing and fighting. They're not paying attention to the kids. Julie's have to take care of, the younger sibling. So, and she's wanting to rebel. So now she's doing drugs and kind of want to explore things. Um, and just that whole rebellion against mom and dad. Because she doesn't respect mom and dad. Mom and dad don't respect each other. And it just trickles down. Now Ethan's, as he's getting older, we're seeing him sort of, they're showing these shots of Ethan really, like, as he's seeing his mom and dad argue, and they're just these shots of his face, that, I don't know, it's kind of heartbreaking in a way, because
It is.
I don't know how they're going to play it in the show, but it just seems like he was going dark, and now, they're trying to play it where it's like he's kind of come back around since mom's been there. He's back in quest mode with mom and Jade, and now with Sissy, he's going on this new quest, and his spirits are lifted. But did Jim or mom listen to any of the warnings? I mean, I don't know. Jim definitely got the warning about the kids. So I'm curious to see who was sort of in,
Kids.
Yeah.
not in control, but who was supposed to be like watching the kids at the time. Were mom and dad fighting again and the kids just walked off?
Yeah, we don't know. They just showed that one part of them walking there. And now she had to actually take her brother. God only knows how far from Colony House or from town.
Well, they
this-
had to drive a little bit because if you remember, they were in the van.
Yeah, so
when they
how did
got there.
these
So
two
it's
get-
not close.
So how did these two get there? Okay, so
Yeah,
we gotta
no,
wait and
I
see.
wondered the same thing.
I certainly don't think they're going on a little picnic.
Yeah, no, I said exactly the same
You
thing.
know?
Like, it's not the closest
Right.
place.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm just disappointed. I didn't.
Like, hey, mom and dad, we're going for a walk, and
Yeah.
they're just like, okay, and they decide to walk to this.
Oh boy.
Maggie says the longest episode was the first episode. It was like an hour and 50 minutes of showtime. Wish they could do that again. Yeah, I wish we had some longer episodes. A little longer seasons, maybe.
Yeah. I think this show would be great if we had like an hour to an hour and 15 minutes, because that's the length of some of these short horror movies. Like, you can do, and I feel like we would get like each episode to be like a short little movie. I would
You mean
love,
like 90 minutes?
Yeah, I would love for these episodes to be.
Well, how many? This is season 3.
Yeah.
Is there a season 4?
They haven't announced it yet, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know if they're waiting for the season to be over to make the announcement, but I'm pretty sure that it's going to be renewed.
I hope so. Well, I'm going to be up at 12 watching it.
I know you will.
Yes.
So you can come in.
That's awesome.
1 o'clock. You may hear me yelling and screaming, but
Yeah, that's awesome, Mom. I mean, like I said, I'm happy you're getting into the theories and you're diving into the show a little bit deeper, and that you're having fun with it.
I'm getting it.
yeah, it's
And some heartbreaking moments. They're definitely developing the characters, and some people may not like that, right? Like, I know some of you guys are talking about the ratings and stuff like that. And Dana, you even just mentioned how people were saying this episode maybe was not the best of the season, and I understand that. For me, I liked it. I liked what they're kind of trying to fit in there with all the characters, and again, What a big idea to fit in such a small package that they're given. With all these characters that they all actually seem important.
Yeah,
Yes, we have
there
background
are a lot of
characters.
everybody has their own little niche.
Mhm.
Everybody's got something. Like Sarah with her brother. Was it just Sarah and her brother in From? Were they
Yeah, I
with their
believe so.
parents?
I
Because they
think it was just
came
them.
after
Just
Boyd,
them.
right? They were only there for how many
Yeah.
months? Was it 6 months or something? I can't remember how long.
I think it was less than that. I think it was 3.
Was it 3? Okay.
Yeah.
Then you have Donna. And then everybody has their own little story. You just got to wait and see how they're tying it all in.
And what does that remind you of? Lost.
Lost.
Yep. Absolutely. So that's why I say all these little characters, I think these little storylines will tie some things together. Um Especially the way they've titled these last 3 episodes, to think that we're not hopefully going to get another kind of wow factor ending to a season, I'm hoping. Even that if it's not like a full answer, just something that will really be, oh crap, like, oh my god, that's where this is how dark we're headed for. Yeah, because we already seemingly think, okay, it can't get any worse, right, guys? Like, how could it get any worse? Well, perhaps we're gonna find out.
Yeah.
The only way it could get worse is if the monsters come out during the day.
You think so, Mom?
Oh, that to me would be horrible.
What if
Because
your nightmares themselves came out during the day?
right,
Not just the monsters.
everything
Yeah.
just
Then they really have no safety.
right, and then it just dies.
Or if the talisman stopped working.
Or somebody wakes up and says, God, honey, I had the worst dream.
I
had a nightmare.
I don't want it to be. What was that?
Yeah,
about?
I was just gonna put it out
What-
there.
Who does that? That woke.
Bob Newhart show
Yeah.
did it. Yeah. Dallas did. I mean,
Yeah.
they all did it.
Mm.
I don't want it to be that, but
Mm-hmm. And welcome everybody who's joining in. I see Dizzy Guy popped in. What's up, peeps? Welcome everybody on the Saturday night. Is it the eve or the day of? It's the day of. Last night was the eve. See, it gets weird because it's at that midnight hour, so
Mhm.
it's like the next day. So I don't know how to
So
consider
it is the
Saturday.
eve.
So it is the eve. Okay.
Oh, wait. How? Mom says she knows how it's gonna end. How's it gonna end?
it's going to end where Tabitha and Jim are in the movie theater. This is a movie. They were saying, she's going to turn and say to him, God, I had that. I had something similar like this, a dream a long time ago.
Oh fuck.
Oh Lord. Just keep it repeating.
Oh, God, I better stop watching this show. Well, my perspective is from an old lady's perspective. It's not a young mind. My mind is shot.
It's interesting though because you show you it I like hearing your perspective because it is coming from a different generation. It is coming from somebody who you don't know how to maneuver in the online realm. Like you're not, so your thoughts and theories are genuine and I
Old
appreciate
school.
that.
Old school. Thank you. Old school. It's like with Julie and her brother. Maybe you might think that this is something today, though. Yeah, she's a rebellious teenager and everything. This is not what you do. You're protecting your brother. You're supposed to protect him. You don't bring him into something that's scaring the bejesus out of you.
Yeah.
You want your brother to be subjected to that. If anything, she should be with her mother going into this, or her father, or never mind, Randall. Elgin, come with me. Something happened.
Yeah.
But you don't bring your little brother.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's my thing.
But could you say that about Tabitha bringing Ethan with her when they went to go look at the stones? Or is that because she's the mom and he's her kid that it's okay?
I think it was because they were all there. It was Jim, Tabitha, Jade, and Ethan. Okay, Julie wasn't there. It was just them. But if you remember when Jim and Tabitha were talking, Ethan was looking at them like from around the corner bit. He was like watching them. And I think it was bothering him because he thought that they were arguing. And then he had to witness his sister remember when she was held with the white eyes and everything.
So you think it was okay that Tabitha brought Ethan with her to this place?
Yeah, because that's her son. She was just, yes, that was fine. That was okay. But I don't think she was subjecting him to anything bad. Julie is subjecting her brother to something bad because she heard something and she wasn't sure, and she knew Randall heard it. And she knows what her and Randall and Marilee went through. You want to bring your little brother into that? No, that's not. I don't like the way that's going to happen. That's why I can't wait for 12 o'clock, because I want to see what's going to happen.
Because there were people who didn't think it was a good idea that they brought Ethan with them to where the stones were and stuff.
Because of how Tabitha described her dream of something attacking her as a child, or whatever she was seeing that was a child, or whoever, where these stones were. And Jade also knowing that he saw some creepy things here. There's bear traps where Christy got hurt on. Some weird things bumping around at night here. I don't know. It was one of them things that was weird because I wondered if she could have waited for Jim to come home before they went out, or found someone to. And then I thought we even talked about, like, who would she leave her child with? Because in essence, for the plot to move forward, she needs to get to this point. This was part of something she needed to go see. So I was trying to think, well, how, as a parent, how would you work that? Even in with the show, like, who would she leave him with? And they kind of gave him no choice, because Tian Chen would have been the optimal choice.
Yeah.
She's no longer with us. Donna would be my next choice, but she seems to be a little preoccupied lately with just the amount of things going on. And I couldn't think of who else. I mean, obviously can't leave him with Julie, because they shouldn't have to be doing that as often as they are anyways. So I don't know. It's definitely a hard decision to make.
I think Jade really knew nothing was going to happen. I think he felt that it was basically for Tabitha just to go to where this dream that she was having. After all, it was a dream. So probably Jade thought, no, well, he knew. Victor told Ethan about the faraway tree. They were best friends. So, and this little boy has already seen enough. So I think, I'm not too upset about him going there.
Because he was still with one of his parents?
Yeah, he was with Jade. He was with his mom. And they were going to see Jim. Jim was going there. He was there getting food. And I think Ethan wanted to see the father because the night that you had the argument, he wanted to make sure that they were okay. But that, that's my belief.
No, that's why we have you on, Mom.
Because you might have just changed somebody's mind who thought it wasn't okay.
Well,
because like Scarlett was saying, there was bear traps out there. There was known dangers out there. Like, regardless of if they're the parent or not, was that a smart decision to bring your child?
And then again, who set the bear trap?
We don't know. It was seemingly set a long time ago. There were some old bear traps set around.
To be that old and still be functionable.
It wasn't, though, because when they tried to
the pin wasn't working.
It was rusted and broke.
But still, when she stepped on it, it worked.
It did.
So who put them out there?
I think
did they have bears? What were they trying to catch?
Monsters.
Okay. Think about it. Somebody was trying to catch one of those monsters. I'm surprised when Boyd got Smiley. I was shocked why those other monsters didn't attack Boyd when he was right there.
But then again, it's like thinking about how you have to come into From. Where the fuck did they get bear traps to begin with?
Well, yeah. Okay.
Like, did they make, like, did I don't know, like that's like there's no like, hunter.
There's no Home Depot.
Yeah, like there's no Dick's Sporting Good where you
Yeah.
could just go grab yourself a bear trap.
Well, and why were those monsters? One was a milkman, a nurse.
Yeah.
Why? What does that signify? What is that? What is, I know the old lady, the grandmother.
Her little Goopalina, I still love
Oh my God. And what is that howling sound? Is that the way they talk to each other, but yet they speak English? They talk. Oh man, it's 12 o'clock. It's only 7:30. Oh man, what am I going to do 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 hours?
Well, what are you going to do when the season's over and we got to wait for next season?
Well, I don't know.
You don't want to think about it yet?
No, I don't want to think about it. No, I don't want to think about it. We should really invite them, the cast, for dinner. If you're ever in New York, come on over. I'll cook for you.
Hey, I take that offer.
Right?
A lot of people already want your food.
Oh.
They're well aware of Susie sauce.
Mm-hmm. 40 Stephanie says, we should also be aware of the stories he had about the Cromonacle. His story could be playing out. And yeah, we go a lot of that stuff from the beginning. You have to remember the Cromonacle, the story of his little monster friend, Norman. That seems so long ago, about Norman and the fairies and the Lake of Tears.
And the lonely dragon. And
it was all just like a fairy tale, Dana. And now it's just turned into a straight nightmare.
Yep.
I don't know, man. We'll see where it's going to go with it.
Yeah, you never know, because maybe they really didn't see the tree in the road, and the van, their van, got into an accident, and maybe Ethan did die.
There's so many theories.
Like Thomas.
People think that all these people are maybe in a psych ward, that this is another theory is that this is all in Victor's imagination or Ethan's imagination, or it's a simulation, it's aliens. It's when I tell you the theories that are out there, there's a lot of them.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Let's see which one is correct.
That's pretty much what we're
doing. Just sit here and have conversation and
just to talk about it, be respectful to each other.
Oh, really?
And have fun with the conversations.
Yes.
So I keep looking out my window. I got my talisman on my keychain.
Yep. Yes, we got aliens, we got simulations, we got nightmares, dimensions, cabin in the wood god type of deals. Just I'm trying to remember. We got tarot card theories with Taryn's tarot card theories. There's the Native American lore theories. I know Real's got a lot of his. Is not just Native American, it's even deeper than that.
Voodoo.
That you would love Real.
Yeah, he goes into a lot of the was it the symbolism and stuff behind a lot of.
He's a big believer in the whole voodoo aspect, and hoodoo, and
just
all that stuff.
Chants, because even the way that the talisman is, the way it's on there, sick. Got a lot of voodooism.
Yeah, you would definitely like Real.
Well, I'm tired.
All right, Mommy. Thank you.
Yep. Okay.
I
got to go get my room ready.
Mom's got to go she's got to ready herself up, get her snacks, get self settled in.
That's right.
So any last thoughts?
Any last thoughts? I don't know. I just don't trust this Acosta cop. I think she's going to make it a lot of problems for Fatima and Ellis. And I think they're going to force Boyd to have to do something to appease everybody, because they're going to call Fatima a murderer. And that means the box.
Well, other people have murdered people and they didn't go in the box.
Exactly. But, this Acosta witch, I don't know what she's capable of.
I love you, Mom.
don't trust her. I don't just because she's wearing a police uniform. I don't like her attitude. She's making it bad for the cops. Just with that attitude. Really. I'm
Yeah.
gonna slap her. And even Boyd said, "Would you just get out of the academy?"
Yeah,
Probably like a week ago.
yeah. He
Very
knows the
bad
movie.
She like busted out her badge and was like, I'm a cop.
Yeah, I'm a cop. He says, "Yeah, but you left 2 people in the ambulance to get murdered."
Yep.
Mhm.
One of them was handcuffed.
Yeah, to the wall.
Mhm.
Yeah, you don't do. Oh man, I tell you. Well, all right, my guys. Have a wonderful week, and we're gonna same place, same time, same station next Saturday.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you for having me.
Thank you,
Oh,
Mom.
thank you for coming and
Oh,
sharing with us
no.
all that you
Thank
think
you
of the
for
show.
having me. This is such an honor.
No, it's an
I'm gonna
honor.
say
The
goodnight to
chat
the radio.
loves you. We love your thoughts and opinions.
Mom can't get up off the couch.
Oh, I'm too old. Well, I'm gonna go put the radio back. Okay.
Yes, and even Susie Greenberg is telling Mama Suzie good night.
Good night. We Susies have to stick together.
Yes, and you're getting lots of love as Mama departs for tonight and readies herself for the episode.
Right.
Yes, the man in black. Mama was cooking today.
Mhm.
Indeed.
Yes, thank you
Indeed.
guys. Thank you, Mom.
All right.
And yes, Susie was putting in some other theories. We got the fairies, Secret Room 23,
Mm.
Hydra Station.
Oh,
It's getting out there.
it is.
Okay, Susie.
No, but thank you guys. My mom has a blast.
Yes, as Vic says, Mama asking all the right questions, and PM says, always so nice to hear her. Indeed.
Yeah.
Yes, from all you guys, from Lee Theory saying goodbye to Mom. So thank you all for your warm wishes and love that you send to Mom, because she does
Yeah.
appreciate it. She really does. She enjoys it, and she always tells us about it after. I know she tells Dane about it all the time.
Yeah, because it's just for my mom to stay up till midnight to watch a show. Like you have no, like my mom's literally like, she's in bed like now.
Mm-hmm.
So she is literally like got her alarm set in case she falls asleep to watch the show, and she enjoys it very much. And I'm sorry,
yeah.
I think you hear my father talking about the heat. I'll mute real quick. Sorry.
No, you're fine. It's the weekend. I'm sure everybody's got it's family time. We're with the Fromley, so it's family's welcome. And the man in black says it's dope to have a relative that likes this show. Yes, indeed, it is. It is. It's always fun. Like I said, when any of you guys come up, I always love to hear your perspective on the show, no matter how different or similar it is to mine. Just because it's fun. We like to dive into the show. We watch it. We all like to come together with it. And what is more fun than to talk about it?
Yeah.
L11
It's
says,
just it's interesting to see her perspective because she's is an older generation than us. So to hear to see how she sees things compared to us is interesting.
absolutely. 11 says, once you hit 50, it's hard to stay up past 8:30 p.m. Not quite there yet myself, so I will definitely keep that in mind as I begin to get closer and closer to that age. But it feels like that at 30 sometimes too.
I was gonna say it feels like that at 40.
I mean, not every day, but some days I'm like, go to sleep early is a nice thing.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't have them. I didn't. I don't even have the stills to show. So no, I haven't even seen them. I didn't even go look at them this week. So I mean, to me, they're starting to really, because when I watched the last episodes, promo steals. To me, it gave a little bit more away than I thought it was going to. And from what I've heard about these, I haven't seen them, but I've heard some rumors about them. I'm kind of like, oh man, that kind of does give away a lot of the plots, which I know a lot of people got caught up in because they did. It's not even like it's not spoiler when MGM puts it out there like that, but it can a little bit spoil some of it. But I understand it. I go back and forth on it with the steals. I'm hoping to have a better feel for it next year when we have the next season. So, well, I sorry, but I thank you. Thank you for hanging with us. But let's see, what else do we have? I know we're going to hang out for about another 30 minutes or so. So let's see what else we got. What we got left of this episode and into the next episode. Again, I'm going to go back and still find out what my biggest concern is. Where is Fatima's fanny pack? Is it going to turn up because we got Acosta coming in, going to do her little Scooby-Doo, detective work? Are they going to find this like who's got the fanny pack? Is Fatima going to take it with her? I just, where is the fanny? I don't know. I'm sorry. I harp on it. I don't know why.
I think she left it in the house.
Why did she take it off out of all the moments?
I am still of the mindset that Tilly is well aware of what was going on, and she prepared herself for this. What would be interesting is, do we have a shot of Tilly's waistline when she was in the kitchen talking to Ellis?
Yes, I believe I do. Let me go back.
Let's see if we can spot the fanny pack. Okay, yep, there it is. Wait, is that when she was talking to Ellis?
Yeah, this is when she was talking to Ellis.
Okay. So if
Because
that's
then it goes from there to there. See, the fanny pack is still right here.
So that tells me that she took it off on purpose, because that whole conversation that she had, you know, talking about life and her cycle and everything, and this could be the middle and all of that stuff. That tells me she knew a little something, and maybe if her fanny pack is missing, then she took it off on purpose.
Because it was quick, right? Like they're talking here.
Yep.
Then Fatima gets sick. Ellis is coming up, and he doesn't even have. I can't remember. He has the tray, right? And then she comes up behind.
No,
Or did
she brought the tray in and
She
put it
brought the
on the
tray
table.
in.
Yeah, she
Okay.
brought the tray in and put it on the table,
And then
and then
what?
leaned against the door.
And then Ellis leaves. They end up. He ends up coming back just in time to see what Fatima does.
Yep.
And somewhere between the time that, because I'm assuming she still had it when she walked up with the tray, because she's like helping to put the tray together.
Right.
So somewhere after that moment to her following out here, I'm assuming she took the fanny pack off. Which is, I don't like, again, it may not mean anything other than the fact that, like you said, Dana, and everybody else points out, she wears this thing like crazy everywhere she goes.
Yeah, everywhere she goes, she's always pulling stuff out.
And the way she wears it is over her shirt.
Yep.
So even if her shirt like kind of got loose, like in this struggle, there's no way that it would have just fallen over. Like her shirt was already loose when this was happening. So her fanny pack is definitely, she's not wearing it.
Mm-hmm.
4070 says that's the next song. Who's got the fanny pack? Indeed.
Arrow, get on it.
There we go. I was just gonna say that.
Before the live is over, there's gonna be a whole song.
Look, he's already on it. See, okay, Steph. All right, he's on it.
Because that is odd.
He's already
like
on it.
It's very odd that in this scene she does not have it.
Yeah. And I think that's the only time that we've ever seen her without it, because she got off the bus, she danced in the rain with it. You know, she's always had that fanny pack on.
Anytime we've seen her, she's had it on.
Yep, walking around the house with it around her waist, giving more morphine to yeah, she's always had. Well, actually, yeah, she had the morphine in the fanny pack. So yeah, she's. I don't think we've ever seen her without it.
And L. Evans says, "Wonder what's in the fanny pack." I know, right? It's the
Well, we know.
never-ending fanny pack.
Well, we know tarot cards, and we know at one point morphine.
Yeah.
Morphine. Who else? What else?
It
We don't know.
depends.
She
If
didn't
her
pull too
fanny
much.
pack leads to another fucking dimension, she could have anything in there.
Probably so. I'm thinking maybe she has her money in it. Well, if we're to believe that she was going to all the racetracks to bet on the ponies,
Yes.
we can assume incorrectly or correctly that maybe she had her money in there, her
Her
ID.
ID. Yep.
Hmm.
Maybe she didn't want people to know who she was,
Hmm.
and she hid it. Ooh, did she? If she knew what was to come, and she hid it.
William Brown said, "I bet there was still candy in that fanny pack." You're probably right.
What kind of candy? I'm hoping Werther's Originals.
Yeah, like little caramel chews. That's what
Hmm.
my grandmother used to have. The little square caramel candies.
Hmm. Hmm.
William Brown says, "I mean, we got guns and lunchboxes."
Yeah, that's
True.
true. That is true.
11 says peppermints. So she got peppermints. We got butterscotch.
Yep.
Oh, that's a good poll, but
Yes,
I only
those
get
are
4
given.
choices. What are the 4 choices that we could say? What kind of candy does Fanny Pack Granny pack in her fanny pack? I don't know. It's a lot of words. I don't know. I gotta come up with 4 though. What?
It'll be peppermint, butterscotch, caramel chews, and I'm trying to think of another candy that'll be considered for an old lady.
Hard candies definitely.
Oh yes, like the traditional hard candies.
Yep, all kinds of hard candies. It's definitely not going to be any chews. You know, she's a woman.
Yeah,
Woman of
my
the
grandmother
culture.
just always had the little caramel squares.
Let's see. We got peppermints, butterscotch.
Hmm. What are those? Gosh, I don't know the name of them. They come in the yellow wrapper. Oh well, yeah, butterscotch. Definitely hard candies.
Oh, what is it? What is it? The cinnamon ones? They just call
Yeah, that's what I
cinnamon
was thinking of in that. Yeah, hard candies. I'm just gonna rack it all up to hard candies. Hard candies in the wrapper.
cinnamon a minimum. Oh, this one.
Well, we know when Amy Cinnamon Sweets gets older, she's gonna have the cinnamon
Hmm.
candies.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Golden Child, I agree with your comment. Maybe racetrack was code for Frunville. Mm.
All right, so we got a few choices for fun for you guys to pick from. Pretty much the stuff you guys said in the chat. So we'll see what you guys think. What is the most likely? If Tilly was to have candy in her fanny pack, what would it be? Would it be peppermints, butterscotch, ribbon, or cinnamon hard candies? I'm gonna put candy at the end of that. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, Starlight Mints. Well, I guess they all come into peppermints. Yeah.
Yeah, cinnamon. Yeah, the assorted hard candies for sure.
Mm-hmm. Like the Starlight. Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at Dana.
No,
Dana's okay.
those are from my mom.
Oh, those are from Mom. Oh, thank you, Mom. Thank you, Mom and Dana, for
Yeah.
all the support for the 5 gifted memberships. Let's see who got them. Let's see. I see Jeremy Burtz as a new member. Susie Greenberg is a new member. Nikisha Moore is a new member. And let's see, who else do we have? Kato711 is a new member, and the Grumble Door is a new member. So welcome all to the Fever, and we got something for you.
Welcome to the fever dream. fever, you're on fire. Welcome to the burning desire. I said fever, join the party. We're burning all through the night.
Woo! There you go, guys. You are part of the fever now. Enjoy the emojis.
Yes.
Have fun with them at your leisure. Let's see where you guys are at. See, oh, it's looking like Butterscotch is going to take it. Coming hard for the Butterscotch.
For sure.
And I said, I don't know. We'll see where it goes with little Tilly. Will she get to come back? Will they find her fanny pack? What did she want Fatima to run from? Just the mob or something maybe even darker? We'll find out hopefully soon and a little bit more in the next episode. I know I can't wait. Where are we at? What we got? Like, we getting close to 4 hours now?
Yeah.
Counting down, y'all.
Yes.
That countdown going on.
Just over 4 hours.
Oh my gosh. I can't take it. It needs I'm like I feel mama now. I'm ready. We need the episode now. We can't wait any longer. And then we need like 5 more episodes after this, this season's worth.
Yeah.
How are they gonna fit it all in and close this season out, man, with 3 left? I don't know. What's gonna be what is gonna be the cliffhanger for this season, right? Because usually they give you a cliffhanger, right, of some sort.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, what is it gonna be? Because the cicada's still lingering on. So they were the cliffhanger of the one season. Now they're still hanging around. We're gonna get something greater? Is it gonna be just the kimono lady?
No, I think the cliffhanger for this season is going to be either we see Christopher, we see Eloise, or we see fucking like Martin. Like, we're gonna see somebody. Like, and that's what's
a new threat.
Yeah, like we're gonna either get a reveal that one of these people is alive, like a monster. We're gonna get that sort of reveal.
William Brown, I carry that now.
Yeah.
But I am in my
turkey. Ain't no wrong with them snacks.
Yep.
What? I missed it. I can't. My computer's too slow.
William Brown says, I'm carrying beef jerky when I'm old.
Yep.
And carry them beef sticks, Dana.
All them beefy beef sticks?
Yep. I do that now.
Got to snap into a Slim Jim, yo.
Yep. Well, I guess I'm considered old. I'm well into my 50s.
I don't know. My imagery of beef sticks is tainted.
I don't know what you're talking about, Dana.
I will never look at a beef stick the same way.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ever again. I can't.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. I don't know anything Dana's talking about. Amy Cinnamon Sweet says, my grandma and mom liked sunflower seeds and peanuts. Yeah, I like to mix nuts every now and again, like the Hunter's Mix or whatever.
I like cashews. Am I a weirdo? Like, I love cashews.
No, I like cashews. I like the walnuts, I like hazelnuts. Pecans.
Like, I'm like, sunflower seeds are so much work.
Yeah, they are.
Unless you pay for them to be deshelled.
Exactly, but then what's the point?
Well, that's why I get the Hunter's Mix, because it's got like pumpkin seeds in it, sunflower seeds, cashews, almonds, peanuts.
Oh my God. Have you guys ever taken like the pumpkin seeds out of the like the fresh pumpkins?
Yeah.
And beat them and like doused them in salt?
Yeah, look, we're gonna make everybody hungry. Look, we're all talking about food in the chat now. Peanuts in the Coke. See, look, I guess you know what, that's okay because we're getting ready for the show. So you know what? Yeah, we do snack conversation. What is your guys' favorite snacks when you watch from? Mine, I like just I love gummies. I'll eat on some gummies. Not the weed kind either. I'm talking like the candy kind, the actual candy.
When it comes to movies and like sitting down and like snacking, I love potato chips.
Yeah, I'm a chip
I am
girl.
a potato chip gal. Like
Yep, me too.
I, oh, I love, and especially some Cape Cod salt and vinegar chips. You put a bag of those chips in front of me, and you're not getting them back.
Is it like how they put Nikki in front of Fatima? Was it
Kind of, sort of. Like, yeah, I'm just
really
I'm
good?
going to town. Yep, I am just.
Vic, is that gross? Yes. She says the vinegar chips go hard.
Yes, oh my, especially Cape Cod vinegar chips. I don't know what it is about that brand, but man, oh man,
Mm,
yeah, I could dog a bag of those chips.
yeah.
Amy says movie snack nachos and hot tamale candies. Ooh.
My mom just walked by 4 hours.
Yep. Yep. 4
Time
hours,
check.
folks.
Yeah, she came for a bottle of water.
She's keeping us posted.
Dang. That is awesome.
Let's see what else you guys are saying. Walker's cheese and onion. Okay. Up from Lee says
Oh, Chris.
also crisp over here or crisp over here.
Oh yes,
Mhm.
that is what they call it. They're crisps.
Yes.
Here they're potato chips.
Yep.
Let's see. Lady
Okay,
Stoneheart.
Lady Stoneheart came in with the bomb. Yep.
Yep. Cape Cod kettle corn sweet barbecue.
Oh, that's another one. All Cape Cod chips are good.
Look, yeah, we're gonna make Vic have to go back to the store.
You're welcome.
Well, you got 4 hours. See, guys, you got 4 hours to prepare.
Exactly. See, here in New York, we have something called Instacart, and yeah, I'd have them bad boys delivered.
Yep.
Yep,
Well-
Arrow like DoorDash. Hell yeah,
Mhm.
DoorDash them bitches.
Oh, and you got a song ready? Oh, which one is it? Because you're doing a few of them. He sent us something too in the Discord. So are you talking about the one that you're talking about in the
my
Discord, or the
God.
one for
Really, he did it that fast?
for
You know he's
Stephanie?
doing it.
What,
Oh, God.
which one? And, let's see if it's in the Discord. I'm trying to think how to play it. I'm gonna have to
Oh. Where is it? Is it the
I'm gonna have to attach it to something real quick so I
Uh-uh.
can play
Who's
it.
got
Let me
the
see if
Fanny
it'll let me.
I'm afraid to play it. Who's got the fanny pack?
Okay, it's the fanny pack one. Okay.
Mhm. It's in the Fromily soundtrack.
All right.
Yes, we have to. We must.
Oh
do
yeah,
that.
and I almost forgot. We need to wish our awesome good friend Mr. Benda a happy birthday today.
Scarlett.
That's right. It is. It is Benda's birthday.
Yes.
Happy birthday, hun.
It is our buddy's birthday.
Yes.
His crazy ass.
I'll say how old is he, but I don't know. You're supposed to ask after a certain age. He's like, I know he's around my age. I know.
Yes, he's
I
around your
remember that.
age. I have
know
to.
he's-
You're gonna make me do math.
No,
And that like requires me subtracting and stuff, and
no, I won't make you do math.
because I think I remember when he was born, and I think I was like 8 when he was born. So yeah, I got to do math.
Oh, no, not gonna make you do math tonight. I just go wish him a happy 30s.
Yes.
It's just his birthday.
Yes.
Amy Cinnamon Sweet says, "I'm suspicious of Marielle now. I've been suspicious of girlfriend."
Mm-hmm. Oh, we're gonna end that poll too, because I'll forget about you. You guys know I will. It's looking like Butterscotch is taking it for the win, yo. 61%.
Yes. That's what I voted for.
They came down to 60% Butterscotch, 26% Peppermint, 8% ribbon and 4% for the cinnamon hard candies. Says Tilly's packing the butterscotch.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna put that song on to CapCut so that way it'll let me share the sound on Google. So take me just a second. Anything else, you ladies? I'll bring back up the screenshot. Whatever you ladies want to talk about, or you guys in the chat, ladies and gentlemen.
I was just wondering what the hell this episode's gonna be about tonight, man.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, what is the chat think? What is the chat expecting in this upcoming episode?
That is a good question.
Based on last week's episode, what do you expect to be happening in this episode, and what are you expecting?
Let's see what you guys are saying. Is that? Let's see. I want to listen to the different songs Arrow and Amy made.
Oh
yeah, they're good. StreamYard is it's. I don't know the full way on how to make it work with my sound other than when I'm using Google Chrome. So usually if I'm sharing something with you guys, it's going to be through Google Chrome. Or if the song is small enough, sometimes I can upload it into StreamYard under the sound or the background music. It just depends on the size of it. And I honestly don't even remember the size it told me it was. I had to do that before. I had to even cut a song down for D&D that we put in here. But I know I can put it on CapCut and share it through there just as easily. So take me just a second.
Let's see.
Well, Mackie, if you do make a From song, more than welcome to add it to the Discord. We have an awesome section where everybody could put up all the songs they make.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Errol says that he wants to see Elgin and Fatima going down to the Mona lady. Everybody's scratching her head about who killed Tilly. Don't know.
And there is Scarlett's Discord for anybody who is not in Scarlett's Discord.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, Amy, you're almost 40.
Isn't that precious?
You said it before I could. Oh. Oh. I remember those days.
You tenderoni, you.
Oh, God.
I am not looking forward. I have my 25th fucking high school reunion this month. When I tell you, I am
40, Stephanie, that's great, but I got you beat.
I know. Tag, you're it.
Yep.
I'm almost there.
Yes, just give me 1 second. My mom is asking me for something.
All right, let's see what else you guys are saying.
Yeah.
Woodrow says, I believe Eloise is still alive. Fatima's pregnant, and the phone will ring again. Ooh, yes, that is definitely a possibility. We don't even know what happened to the phone. I mean, we know he kind of took it off, but then did he throw it outside? Did he bang it up with a hammer? They didn't really show us. And they tend to show us stuff with Jim. They didn't show us what he did with them bottle tree stuff. I just took it down. What did you do with the paper?
When he said that, I just gasped. You did what?
You tell nobody. It's nothing but a tree. I'm like, did you throw anything through it? I would try to throw something through the tree and see if anything happened. I don't know. It could have come back or nothing could have happened at all, but then you would know. It's curious. I don't know.
Awesome.
Let's see, what else do we got?
Let me see. Did anybody else post what they wanted to see?
We're talking about their body. Yeah, seriously, your body starts rebelling, or rolling. The warranty goes out. Yep.
This is true. Let's see.
Vic, the body no longer wants to cooperate. I went for a run and my back started to protest. Yeah, that happens.
From Elite Theory says, I'm expecting no answers. That's what I'm expecting. That is
That's
so
pretty
good.
accurate. Yep. Expecting no answers.
Expecting no answers. That's safe. That's definitely safe and pretty plausible.
What did I miss?
Oh, we were just seeing what the guys in the chat were saying, and then I have this brought up so I can play it for everybody to hear. I don't have a video put with it, of course, but it's loaded up in CapCut so you guys can hear it.
Perfect. Let's tune in.
And this is Arrow's song that he created. Who's got the fanny pack?
Who's got the fanny pack? Who's got the fanny pack?
Sorry.
Roll through town, everybody knows Grandma Tilly's got the goods wherever she goes. Rocking that with the retro shine. If you need a snack, he's got the supply line. Who's got the granny fanny pack? Who's got the granny fanny pack? He got the peppermints wrapped in dust, butterscotch candy, all must. Worthier's originals, creamy and sweet. You'll find her with the cinnamon ribbon candy heat. She's got a portal, don't look inside. To another place, so hold tight. Out pops a squirrel, a wizard hack too. Tilly's pack, you'll never know what's in view. Who's got the granny fanny pack? Who's got the granny fanny pack? Band-aids, tissues, and a crochet hook. Old love letters and a library book. She's grandma cool with her style intact. Tilly's got magic, just open that pack. So if you're ever stuck, need a snack or two, or maybe just a portal to somewhere new, don't ask who, just take a peek. Tilly's got the fanny pack that's one of a kind and unique. Who's got the granny fanny pack? Who's got the granny fanny pack? Tilly's got the granny fanny pack. Tilly's got the magic sack.
Man, Arrow, you're gonna get a from Grammy for this.
Arrow.
Oh,
You are
they're
getting
so
a from
good,
Grammy.
man. Yes, it is. It's scary, Rick. It's so scary. They're so good, man. They're so good. You did the magic sack.
That is awesome. Yeah, there are lots of other bangers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, definitely go check out the Discord and check out the from section. We got quite a few channels in there, including the from soundtrack, and then I'm going to, as I can, start adding some from music videos from some of these songs. Just for you guys to have for fun. I mean,
And somebody requested a From Fury channel, so I added that in yesterday.
awesome, awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty good. This butterscotch from last stream. You know,
Tilly, Tilly, Tilly.
I know it's catchy.
That is excellent.
Oh my goodness, guys! What a way to get yourself, pumped up and ready to go for the next episode. We talked about our snacks. We talked about last episode. We listened to some music. We got Mom's take on it. I mean, what more could you ask for, ladies and gentlemen in the chat? I mean, it was pretty sweet. Pretty good pumping up party. What else do you guys think? What else do we got? I mean, it's so hard because I'm like, I know by this point everybody's kind of said their theories pretty clearly on what they think, is going on or what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And it's, you're in those final hours before, and it's just like, I don't know what it is. Sometimes you don't know what else to say about it, but then it's like, go back over it and you might find something else. But I really want to see what's going to happen with them at Martin's little torture dungeon.
Woodrow Nichols says that I believe that the peach truck map is an attempt to map out the faraway trees.
Mm-hmm.
And he also believes that Miranda and Martin drew it.
Yeah, we
Dun,
definitely
dun,
that was definitely
dun.
one of the theories that when we were going over the Peach Truck map, I know when Jeremy was going over stuff, that was one of the big theories. And Woodrow, I know you were in the Discord with a lot of us, and yeah, we definitely I remember when we were all going over that stuff. Um I think even Robert sees how you can kind of map out them with the colors. You add the color
Mhm.
wheel to it. Um and yeah, you see the Martin Miranda possible particularly Miranda's. I know at one point, even was it you, Dane? I forget who was it sussed out the Miranda initials, but somebody, one of you guys, and it might have been you, Woodrow, definitely sussed out the Miranda initials on the side. And I think what was it? Victor's initials were possibly on there. Christopher's. Did we ever say maybe Christopher's initials were possibly on there? Or Eloise's initials.
Mm, nice. It also
Let's see. Woodrow Nichols also says also has the blue circle map that depicts a pocket universe. Okay. I know. Are you talking about the blue circle on the map? I'm trying to think of which one that was. Is it the?
the peach truck map.
I know, but like which circle?
Oh,
There's two of them. Let me pull it back up. Let me find that peach truck map real quick.
um,
I know you guys have one in Discord too. I know I got sent one somewhere.
oh, oh,
But yeah, because I'm trying to think if it's the one. Oh, the new one. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, the new one with the trees like ruins. Is that? Yeah, okay, yeah, the blue circle map. I got you now. That we see when Victor and Henry come back to the peach truck.
oh. You know what? I don't think I could.
I
Okay.
know, I forgot about that one. Because that one does show all the F symbols as the trees or whatever on it. That
Mm,
was interesting. And it doesn't have like the full depiction of everything, but it has possibly the lighthouse on it.
mm, mm, mm. Nice.
Purple Holiday says Blue Blue in the latest season with Henry and Kenny at the peach truck. Hmm. Yeah, the blue one. Okay, yeah, that's what. Yeah, the blue one with in the peach truck. Yeah, I got y'all. I got you guys now. I'm sorry. I'm so ready. I can't even read these comments properly. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. And that's all I'm gonna say on it because I know my singing ain't that great. Let's see what else you guys are saying. It was Woodard says it was vaguely made out of Victor and Tabitha. It was vaguely made out when Victor and Tabitha were eating the stale cookies. So it was always there. I wondered if it was new or not because I didn't remember seeing it, and then they made it very clear in the new season. Okay, they didn't show it then, but they showed it. They didn't show it till now. Because I wondered if it was like considered a new map or if it was always there. We just never really got the shot of it. Let's see what else you got. Oh, the blue circle map looks like a face with a scar on its mouth like Randall. You need to rotate it. Okay. I'll
Ooh.
do that and see what it does. I do have a copy of the map. So, what episode was that? Oh, man. Let's see. I'm trying to go back and think. Was it 4? Or was it 5? It would have been right after they got it. So, it would have been last episode. Not this last episode. It would have been 6.
Mm.
Let me see. I'm on episode 6.
What episode 6?
Let's see. Let's see. Yes, here it is. Let me pull this up. I'm gonna get the even better one. This is the one I have from the show. So I'm gonna have to go in and get an even better shot of it. But let's see what we can do with what we got here. Oh, I wish I didn't have it cut off right there. Let me see. Do I have a better one after that one? There we go. Alright. Now let me rotate it around. Alright. Now you said 360, right? Did I do a 360? Is it like this is the way it should be? I don't know if I did that right. One more? Left one more? Okay. I'll go back. There it is. So like this, or go back one more. Look at the ears. So this is supposed to be the ears. It's supposed to be the head. And this is supposed to be the scar. Was that on the right side? I thought it was on this side. I guess it was on that side. We had a scar on both sides. No, we had a scar. Which side was it? Was it on the left side or the right side? Where was Randall's
On the
scar?
left. On our left.
On our left, it would have been over here.
Yep. But that does look like an eye.
Mm.
And the nose, that hook nose.
A little smile, sort of, kind of smile.
Crooked smile. Hey, crooked smile.
It could be. I mean, you guys know me. I've looked at some of these images for days and seen absolutely nothing that I thought it was. So I would accept any of the possibilities.
Yep, Scarlett loved that caulk gun.
I sure do.
She stared
I've
at it
seen
for
it.
what?
I
For every
did
bit
for
of 3
like 20
days.
minutes trying to figure out what the hell it was.
It had us all. It had us all. We was delving deep into that fucking
Oh,
caulk gun.
And yes, I mean, when you look at it, Purpalizate, on it,
yeah,
it is the moon and the sun this is the sun down here.
and that's
You see the lines, and that's the moon at the top. And then this is possibly, I believe, possibly the lighthouse or a windmill. Who knows? I think it's the lighthouse, though. And then this is supposed to be like the town, and then the F's for the forest. Let me get it back to the right. Sort of deal. Flip around. Flippy, flippy, all around. So, and then again, it doesn't even show like everything we see on the other maps. So this one, it could be, as purple as they said, supposed to be the sun/moon version, of the talismans. Could be. Again, more possibilities, and we have nothing, no answers to say one way or the other. So, I'll take it. But yeah, guys, again, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where this episode gets it. Where we at? You still at 4 hours? Just under 4 hours?
Yep.
3 hours and like 40 minutes.
Yep.
Man, guys, and it is counting down. Well, we're going to get ready to close it off for now. I know Real Enigmas and Theories, as well as Jeremy Ice and Fire, they should be getting ready to start in what, about that 40 minutes or so?
Yeah, Jeremy's gonna go on first, and Real's gonna go on at 10.
Oh, okay. I see. That's why Dana and Kiwi and them guys are some of the best mods out there in Vic, because they
You don't put me in that.
Well, I was just saying, Vic and Kiwi, everybody's real good. The mods out there
I
for
have
our
a horrible
channels
mod.
are really good. But Kiwi and Vic and Delcina, you guys out there really hold it down for us. And the stuff that you guys do and keep up with is amazing.
Hell
So
yeah.
definitely shout out for you guys. But yeah, so this will give everybody a chance to get your from snacks, your stream snacks, and then you get your episode snacks.
Get them salt and vinegar chips, people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like a winner. I appreciate you ladies for having me here
Oh
with
no,
you.
thank
And I
you for
love
coming on.
Yeah.
Anytime. You know you're always most welcome up here. Anytime you want to come on.
and thank you, Stephanie, for requesting me. That was great. That was sweet of you.
Yes. Yes. The people love Miss Delcini as well, and how could they not? I mean, you're fabulous. You're one of the kindest people in the chat, and you make sure everybody feels loved and welcomed and taken care of. So yeah.
I try. Hey.
And hello, and I'm sorry we are getting ready to close it down, but welcome. Um, we're fixing to get ready to close it down because I know there's some other streams that we'll be getting ready to start, and I know me and Delcinia and Dana are gonna get ourselves ready for that as well as the episode tonight. Make sure we are settled in and got everything done that could be done or needs to be done, and make sure we're
Yes.
ready to go.
Yes, family theory. I'm Jade. Yes. That's what I really look like. No, just kidding.
Yes, it is Jade. The Del Jade. I don't know, the Del Jadey. I say I'm not good with names and coming up with that kind of thing. I do a horrible job with it.
And Fletcher the Chromonopoly, if you're still in here, please don't hate. I know your opinion. Oh, he's gone. Okay. Yes, that is that is I. And be prepared to be greeted in
The
all the
Jade
lives that you go
Senia.
in tonight.
That's what we're gonna call her, the Jade Senia.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. There you go. See, Dana did better than me. So see, Dana, you do get you do a lot to help.
Yeah, no, thanks.
Did you do more than that? You know, what? It's fine. I
Thanks.
love you. There he is. There is the birthday boy.
I know. I got his ass. I was like, get your ass in here.
Well, happy birthday, hun.
Yes,
We hope
happy
you have
birthday.
a very happy day. Celebrate your day with the ones you love. Hope you had fun. I don't have birthday music, Dana. Dang it. All right, that's another one we need to put on the list.
Right, there you go. You just get the happy birthday.
Cause it's your birthday.
You're an old man now.
Birthday. Well, that means I'm old, Dana. He's like around my age, and I think. Wait, who's older?
I know. I think he's older.
Okay, good. All right, then we're fine.
Thank you all, City.
If my math is mathin'.
If your math is mathin'. He said, I'm not old, I'm 21.
Sure. Okay. That's what you tell yourself now?
Mm-hmm.
And so am I.
That is hilarious.
But yes,
All right, this guy explores. He said he got his drinky drink on deck. That's
okay.
Well, you know what? It was great talking to all of you. I'm sure I'm going to see you again tonight over at Jeremy's and over at Reels. So I'm gonna leave you guys right now. Well, I'm not gonna close the chat. I'm still modding, but I'm gonna leave the panel.
Yes, ma'am.
I need to go get my stuff ready.
Yes, ma'am.
There you go.
See you guys.
Thank you, Joe.
Yep, see you on the other side, Arrow. I like that.
Yeah, that's right. Bye, hun. Thanks again, Miss Delcinia, for hanging with us. And Mama Suzie, as always. And all of you guys in the chat. who hung out with us tonight, and Stephanie for the super chat. Thank you, Hunt, and of course, Mama Suzie for the gifted memberships. So thank you guys, and all the members that we do have, all you guys that joined up tonight through the gifted memberships, or some that we've have been given out in the past. Some of you guys who have just joined, all of you, just thank you guys so much. Just want to make sure you know that we love you all, we do care about you, and we're glad to have you with us every night that we hang out here or over at Jeremy's, anywhere we're around, just to hang out with you guys in the chats and stuff. It's always fun, and it lifts our day up. And happy birthday again to our good friend B42, Mr.
Yes.
Benda 42 himself.
Yes.
Mr. Wait, what was his name again in D&D?
Oh, Dwarfy McDwarfinson.
Yes, the one and only Mr. Dwarfy McDwarferson, who shall make his return again. When we get back to some D&D action, which I cannot wait for that as well. But until the next stream, guys, we will see you all then and there. B square. Something like that, Dan. Damn it.
There we go.
I'm telling you,
Yes,
I'm gonna get it. We're gonna do this one day. It's gonna be the coolest goodbye thing ever. Okay. We're gonna get something.
We'll figure it out one day.
We will. But yes, guys, we will see you all over at Jeremy's and at Reels, as well as we'll see you guys on Monday night for the roundtable discussion.
Oh yes, and I forgot. We did say we were going to announce everybody who is going to be on with us on Monday.
That is correct.
We have the wonderful Miss K from the new watch. Hold on, let me get my list because I'm old. Hold on, let me get my list so I don't mess up none of the plugs. So we have Tom, Jenny, and Ian from Oracle Talk Radio with us on Monday. Mm-hmm. We have Miss K from For the Watch. Mm. We have Brian from Shook Earth Media. Nice. We have the amazing JH returning for another episode with us on Monday. We have the awesome Ray Barnes, who's going to be with us. Mm. And then we have Larissa Rex, who is from the Hell House LLC franchise. So we have a nice panel coming up on Monday.
Awesome. We're going to have a full house, guys. It's going to be packed. We're going to be stacked, and we're going to be ready to talk some From.
Yes.
Cannot wait.
And I'll put all of their YouTubes in the Discord so you guys could check them out. Check out their From content.
And I'll also make sure they are in the description for Monday night stream as well.
Yes. So it's going to be fun on Monday.
Yes, I can't wait. Oh, where are we at? How many hours? Is it 3.5 hours yet?
Yeah, we're almost there. 3.5.
Oh, 3.5 hours, guys, to go until the next episode drops, and we get to see what happens next, where they'll take us, and then we'll be back here again to talk all about it. So till then, guys, you know we love you. Stay safe. We gonna make dream catchers at some point. Put them up there because it's telling you that the nightmares are coming out, guys. It's getting real crazy up in this From place that they got going on, and I want to see Jasper talk. But until then, you guys have a good night, and we'll see you later. Bye, guys.
Yes. Bye.
Paint me a scene, city